Short but sweet. You would think, what with my meltdown, the powers that be would have me permanently strapped to that hospital bed as I had been initially. Nope. My little tantrum worked wonders. I've been out of my hospital prison room, too. 2 armed guards and an armed Lynch escort me everywhere, but I've gotten to see some of this facility. It's big. I was on a hospital floor, and as I suspected, we're underground. There are no exterior windows anywhere, so I asked about it, and Lynch told me we were 70 feet below the surface of Baldy Mountain, 45 miles south of Havre, Montana. I guess nobody cares if I know anymore, or at least Lynch doesn't care. I don't think he really cares about much. Except me. There are 6 levels below the surface, and my room is on level 3. Yeah, I still have to reside in my room, and the tests haven't stopped. But I get to play basketball. Yup. There's a full exercise facility inside this facility. Weights, a pool, tennis court, and a mini b-ball court, perfect for 2-on-2. I've been eating up the competition. Far be it for me to brag, but I've been going HAM on these military pricks. Generally, my partner is Lynch, and he's fucking good. Better than me, and I'm good. Well, in comparison. I held my own against the big boys in the big house. White men can jump. Oh, if you didn't read my first journal, I'm an ex-con. I didn't mention it before because it's not overly important. I've also been playing backgammon, chess, checkers, and some game where I move stones back and forth across this wooden board. Again, I usually play with Lynch, and he beats me at everything every time. Bastard isn't just a living weapon with lightning-fast reflexes and a snippy attitude. He's damn smart. He doesn't read my journal anymore, so I can give the prick a compliment without his head getting all big. I've been exploring the facility, which everyone calls Area 8, and as I've said, it's big. 208 steps from my room to the elevators, and there are more rooms past mine. The gym is on level 3 with the hospital. Levels 1 and 2 are administration, with offices, barracks, cafeteria, and storage. Level 3 has a few offices and tons of medical equipment in addition to the workout stuff. There's also a small firing range and training areas. They have all kinds of guns, and this is just what's for the range. Absolutely everyone is armed, and there's supposed to be an armory someplace on this level, but I don't know where it is. I got to pop off a bunch of rounds to keep me frosty. I like the M16s they have here, and they also have HK-416s. The brass, important people like generals and doctors from USAMRIID, all have personal guards with FNP-90s, which are these little submachine guns, and I got to shoot one of those, too. I prefer my old M4 to all of them. Level 4 is laboratories and weapons storage with some kind of satellite tracking facility. I haven't been up to the surface. Lynch says I can't. I could get a hangnail or something. My explorations are accompanied, but the only place I haven't been allowed to go, other than the surface, is level 6. You need special clearance for that, and Lynch won't tell me what's down there. Level 6 has its own elevator. That makes me nervous. I don't know why. There are no guards on the bank of 6 elevators that ferry people up and down to all the other floors, but the lift down to 6 has its own guard shack. Not just guards, but a small structure you have to pass through just to get to the lift. There are 300 people down here, and Lynch says that the facility in the mountain above is just as big. He also told me that, other than the occasional stray zombie, there hasn't been an attack on the base since the beginning of all of this. Most of these people, other than the soldiers, haven't even seen any infected. They've been closed off down here for a year. They know their families are dead, the country is dead, and the world is dead. They got to watch it in high definition during the first weeks of the plague. I've spoken to some of them, and they're mostly friendly, but standoffish. I played a game of chess with a lab guy named Frank at 3 this morning. He kicked my ass, too. I can't roam free.